Imagine waking up one morning and realizing the world changed while you were asleep. Not slowly, not over generations, almost instantly. A new technology appears, and within months, millions of jobs vanish. A scientific breakthrough changes human life expectancy forever. A global crisis forces governments to make decisions no civilization has ever faced before. By 2036, humanity could experience events so massive that future generations may divide history into two eras: the world before the 2030s and the world after. Because right now, humanity is standing at the edge of something strange. Artificial intelligence is accelerating faster than experts predicted. Space agencies are planning permanent missions beyond Earth. Scientists are experimenting with technologies that could rewrite biology itself. And beneath all of it is one unsettling truth: no one fully knows where this is leading. The next 10 years may become the most unpredictable decade in modern history. Tonight, we're exploring what could happen before 2036, from AI revolutions and climate tipping points to space colonization, medical breakthroughs, and the possibility that humanity may be changing forever. And some of these things have already begun. For most of human history, progress moved slowly. A person born in the year 1500 would probably die in a world that looked almost identical to the one they were born into. But over the last century, something changed. Human civilization began accelerating. Cars replaced horses, television connected continents, the internet reshaped communication, smartphones placed the entire digital world into our pockets, and now the speed of change is increasing again. The technologies emerging right now are not just upgrades to society, they could completely redefine it. That's why so many scientists, economists, and world leaders are warning that the 2030s may become one of the most disruptive periods humanity has ever experienced, because multiple revolutions are happening at the same time: artificial intelligence, biotechnology, automation, energy systems, space exploration, climate adaptation. Each one alone would reshape civilization, but together, they could transform human life faster than society can emotionally process. And history shows something important: when civilization changes too quickly, instability often follows. Right now, artificial intelligence is learning at an astonishing pace. Only a few years ago, AI struggled with basic conversations and simple image recognition. Today, it can generate films, write software, solve complex problems, imitate human voices, and create realistic videos in seconds. But many researchers believe this is only the beginning. Some experts predict that before 2036, AI systems may outperform humans across most intellectual tasks. And if that happens, civilization could change permanently. Think about what intelligence really is. Every major human achievement came from it: science, medicine, engineering, economics, art, technology. Now imagine building a system capable of processing information thousands of times faster than the human brain, a machine that never sleeps, never forgets, never gets tired. At first, this sounds exciting. AI could accelerate medical discoveries, design better infrastructure, predict natural disasters, help solve climate problems. But then another question appears: what happens to human beings when machines outperform them in almost everything? This is where the conversation becomes uncomfortable. Millions of jobs could disappear faster than governments are prepared for. Not just factory jobs, creative jobs, office jobs, technical jobs, even professions once considered safe could become heavily automated. And for many people, work is more than identity. It's routine, purpose, meaning. If AI transforms labor entirely, humanity may face a psychological crisis as much as an economic one. because for the first time in history, humans may no longer be the most useful intelligence on Earth. Now imagine opening social media in 2036. You see a world leader declaring war, markets collapse instantly, panic spreads worldwide. Hours later, experts reveal the video was fake, generated entirely by AI. This sounds futuristic, but the technology already exists today. AI-generated voices and videos are becoming more convincing every month. Before long, the internet could become flooded with synthetic content that looks completely real. Fake interviews, fake evidence, fake crimes, fake disasters, and eventually, society may enter a dangerous phase where people stop trusting anything they see online. Think about how serious that is. Modern civilization runs on information. If trust collapses, everything becomes harder. Elections, news reporting, financial systems, international relations. And in response, governments around the world may introduce stricter digital controls, online identity systems, biometric verification, AI surveillance. The internet that once represented freedom could slowly evolve into something heavily monitored and regulated, not necessarily because leaders want control, but because misinformation becomes too dangerous to ignore. And that creates one of the strangest possibilities of the 2030s, a future where reality itself becomes uncertain. For generations, people followed a predictable path. Go to school, get a job, work for decades, retire. But before 2036, that model may begin collapsing. Automation is already replacing repetitive labor in factories and warehouses. But now AI is targeting something new: human thought. Programs can already analyze legal documents, generate marketing campaigns, create artwork, write reports, and assist in coding software. Companies are noticing something powerful. AI systems are cheaper, faster, and available 24 hours a day. Once businesses fully adopt automation, the impact could spread rapidly across entire economies. Some careers may survive by evolving alongside AI. Others may disappear entirely. And governments may face enormous pressure to redesign economic systems for a world where human labor is no longer central. That could mean universal basic income, shorter work weeks, or entirely new economic models humanity has never tested before. But there's also an emotional side to this future. Humans naturally want to feel needed, and if machines begin doing most productive work better than people, society may face a crisis of meaning, unlike anything in modern history. While technology transforms Earth, humanity is also looking toward the stars. For decades, permanent space settlement sounded impossible. Now it's becoming a serious goal. Private aerospace companies are developing reusable rockets at unprecedented speed. Governments are planning lunar bases. Scientists are studying how humans might survive long-term on Mars. By 2036, humans may establish the first permanent off-world habitats, and that would change history forever. Because throughout all of civilization, humanity has only existed on one planet. One asteroid impact, one global catastrophe, one massive war could threaten everything. But once humans expand beyond Earth, civilization becomes harder to erase. That's one reason space exploration matters so much. It's not just about discovery, it's about survival. And psychologically, it could transform humanity's identity. The moment humans permanently live beyond Earth, our species stops being only terrestrial. We become something larger, an interplanetary civilization. At the same time, another clock is ticking: climate change. By the 2030s, many scientists believe the effects of global warming could intensify dramatically. Heat waves may become more severe, sea levels could continue rising, water shortages may affect entire regions, food systems could face increasing stress. Some cities may adapt successfully using advanced infrastructure and renewable energy systems. Others may struggle, and climate migration could reshape global politics. Millions of people may be forced to relocate because parts of the world become harder to live in. But here's the surprising part. The same technologies driving rapid industrial growth may also become humanity's best chance at solving the crisis. Artificial intelligence could optimize energy systems, fusion power may become viable, carbon capture technology could improve dramatically, lab-grown food may reduce environmental pressure. So the future becomes a race. Can human innovation solve the damage caused by human progress before the consequences become irreversible? No one knows, and that uncertainty is what makes the next decade so important. Now, imagine hearing this headline before 2036. Scientists successfully slow human aging. Not immortality, but slowing the biological processes that cause aging itself. Researchers are already studying gene editing, cellular repair, and AI-assisted drug discovery, and progress is accelerating. AI can now analyze massive amounts of medical data faster than human researchers ever could. This may lead to breakthroughs in cancer treatment, neurological diseases, and personalized medicine. By 2036, medicine may look completely different. Diseases that currently take years to diagnose might be detected instantly. Custom treatments could be designed specifically for individual patients. Artificial organs may become more common. Brain-computer interfaces may help restore lost abilities. But revolutionary medicine raises difficult ethical questions. Who gets access first? Will these technologies widen inequality? Could wealthy individuals extend their lives while poorer populations struggle to access basic healthcare? History shows that technological revolutions rarely arrive equally. And if human lifespan begins increasing significantly, society itself may need to adapt in ways we can barely imagine today. People often imagine the future destroyed by machines, but history suggests something else. The greatest danger may still be human behavior. Technology amplifies whatever humanity already is. If society becomes more cooperative, the future could become extraordinary. But if division increases, technology could magnify conflict to terrifying levels. Cyber warfare may cripple nations without physical invasion. AI-generated propaganda could manipulate billions. Autonomous weapons may transform warfare forever. And because the world is now deeply interconnected, one major crisis can spread globally within days. That's what makes this era so dangerous. Human civilization has never possessed this much technological power before. But emotionally and politically, we're still human beings, still tribal, still emotional, still capable of fear, greed, and conflict. The next decade may determine whether humanity matures fast enough to survive its own inventions. 2036 is more than just a year. It may represent a turning point in human history, a threshold between the old world and something entirely new. Maybe the future becomes extraordinary. AI eliminates disease, clean energy transforms civilization. Humans establish settlements beyond Earth. Technology helps humanity solve problems once thought impossible. Or maybe the transition becomes chaotic. Economic disruption, political instability, climate emergencies, technologies evolving faster than society can adapt. But one thing seems increasingly certain. The world of 2036 will probably feel very different from the world today. And somewhere, right now, inside a laboratory, a startup company, a government facility, or a server room, someone may already be building the technology that changes civilization forever. That's the unsettling reality of the era we're entering. The future is no longer distant, it's already beginning. And the decisions humanity makes in the next few years may shape the next century. If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe for more deep dives into the future of humanity, science, technology, space, and the unknown, because the next decade may become the most important chapter in human history, and we're living through the beginning of it.